Hi, I'm Graham. Now, if you have back pain, are you better off taking anti-inflammatory drugs or getting a massage? Now, if you see a doctor, you'll likely be prescribed the drugs. But according to the clinical trials, the massage is far more effective and certainly much safer. Now, the only possible argument for the drugs is that they're convenient and cheap. But they're very good self-massages you can do that are easy, convenient, with no ongoing cost. So, why do doctors prescribe anti-inflammatory drugs rather than massage? This is because drug company funding influences every bit of info your doctor gets. Now, by the time they graduate, they're well and truly indoctrinated. Now, your health and well-being are much more important than drug company profits, so I believe you deserve the proper information to make the best choice for your health. Now, please allow me to share with you the reality about massages versus anti-inflammatory drugs for back pain. Now, believe it or not, I could only find one clinical trial where massage and anti-inflammatory drugs were directly compared. Now, I'll pop a link in the description to an article with details of this and the other scientific results I'll mention, but a simple Thai home massage where they used a tool like you see in this pic gave far better results than the anti-inflammatories. Now, if we look at the clinical trial results of just massage and just anti-inflammatories, we find that massage therapy for back pain generally gives reasonable relief, whereas at best the drugs only give a small amount of short-term relief. Now, the evidence is pretty conclusive that anti-inflammatories are not very effective, but the major concern is that they're responsible for hundreds of thousands of deaths and hospitalizations, even with so-called safer ones, and a big push for doctors to be more diligent. Now, there's a heap of details and figures in the article linked, but I think this chart I found sums it up. Now, as you can see, in the UK, anti-inflammatory drugs kill more people than the road toll and hospitalise 12,000 people per year. Now, the main issue with anti-inflammatories is that they cause bleeding gastrointestinal ulcers. Now, if you have a bleeding ulcer on your skin, you'll notice it. But gastrointestinal ulcers bleed inside where you don't see them. Now, often the first time anyone knows that a person has a bleeding gastrointestinal ulcer is when they're dead or being rushed to an emergency room. Now, if you watch the news, you'll see plenty of road accidents, but nothing about anti-inflammatory drugs killing even more people. Now, that's because the drug companies spend so much on advertising, you'll never hear a bad word about them. Now, as I said before, even though anti-inflammatory drugs are dangerous and not very effective, they're cheap and convenient. But they're effective self-massage alternatives, so let's look at them. Now, the first we'll look at is using balls and rollers. Now, although they're heavily promoted, for various reasons they'll never be anywhere near as effective as a professional therapist, and the clinical trial results have been poor. Now, I'll pop a link to an article with more details in the description, but they're not recommended. Now, the next is simple Thai home massage that was shown to be more effective than the anti-inflammatory drugs in the trials. Now, this pic from the trial report shows the lady using a simple tool to apply moderate pressure. Now, there are plenty of tools on the market that do a similar job. Now, I'll pop a link in the description for more info about that. Now, you also have available plenty of cushions and chairs with balls that move around giving you a massage. Now, they don't have the skills and knowledge of and advanced techniques of a professional therapist, but they're very easy to use and do some good, and the only ongoing cost is a bit of electricity. Now, as a general principle, therapies work much better if they're applied regularly over time rather than once off. So for any of these home therapies, if they're doing a reasonable amount of good each time, that can be even better than an occasional professional therapy. Now, the last home massage I'll mention is vibration massage. Now, these use devices that have a pad that sits on the surface and sends vibrations deep into your muscles. Now, they're very easy to use, very safe and highly effective. Now, I'll link above to our vibration massage usage video, plus link the guide in the description. Now these are by far your best option for effective home massage, but you do need the proper equipment. Now most personal use vibration massage on the market are not serious therapeutic devices. They're made to look good on the shop shelves, but not send in useful amounts of therapeutic vibrations. Now the other ones are massage guns or percussion massages. Now they vibrate, but they're designed to drive the heads into your muscles rather than send in vibrations, and because of that, they don't send in the amount of vibrations a proper machine does, and they're at the wrong frequency to give you the therapeutic benefits and can easily hurt you. Now, I'll link info about how to choose the right machine in the description. Now that said, when you go looking, you'll find, like we did, when we were looking for something our patients could use at home. Now the only decent professional standard vibration massages we can find were designed for professionals like myself to use rather than for people to use on themselves, so we built our own. Now this is our general purpose massager. It's very strong and robust. Now the business end delivers good amounts of vibrations at the proper therapeutic frequencies. Now it's got a proper ergonomically designed handle so it can use anywhere on your body, and it's got a very easy to use controls with on and off button under your trigger finger and a sliding variable speed control under your thumb. Now the general purpose massager is great, but it's limited to what's under the head, so we built our quad head massager. Now it has all the same features, but it does a much bigger area at once, and because the face is larger and flatter, you can use it like a chair or cushion massager. Now you can get these machines direct from us, or there's a big network of clinics that use, recommend and sell them. Now I'll link about that in the description. Now if you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate, and thank you very much for watching. It has been most appreciated.